My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Slay the Spire Downfall. We're going to be going back in with the Hex Ghost Ascension one. Let's get it. Brought to you back. Enemies in the next two combats flee in Troll. 2 elites? For free? I mean, it's got to be that, though, right? We should probably recall the Ruby Key early. I do want to go for a Soulburn build this time, if at all possible. But I don't really want to hit that early shop. Hang on. Shops are fights. Flee in terror. I'm almost certain the reason this says flee in terror rather than have 1 HP is so that you can't kill the shopkeeper. They just run. And then you fight them again later, right? It would, like, it's... With the pathings I've seen so far and the commonness of Heart's Malice coming up, it would be so common to just kill the merchant in Act 1. And doing that for 300 gold and then just unfettered access to every shop is broken as hell. There's no way. There's no way. Actually, I'm just going to avoid doing it. I'm not going to risk it. Not going to risk it for that biscuit. Oh, Solarized Helix. Prevent the first time you lose HP each combat. There's also a dynamic blow here. Ethereal. If the active Ghost Flame is ignited, apply 15 Soul Burn. If not, deal 13 or 10 damage, upgrades to 13. And the Soul Burn upgrades to 20. Unplayable Ethereal Afterlife. Gain energy and draw a card next turn. I like it. Draw 2 cards? Like it a bit more that way. This way, like, you need to get multiple usages out of it before it's... So somehow, like, pulling it back from the discard pile in particular. Before it's actually super effective. After Soulburn detonates on this enemy, apply 12 Soulburns. So that's more like consistent Soulburn. I want larger numbers on my Soulburn right now, I think. Okay. Yep, not testing that. Empowered Flame. Gain 2 intensity. Intensity increases the amount of damage, Soulburn, and block applied by Ghost Flames when ignited. Upgrades 3 intensity. There's also Ghost Lash. Deal 7 damage if your hand contains an ethereal guard. Deal 10 damage again. Upgrade. For advancing guard is gain 8 block advance. Upgrades to 11. I'm going to take the advancing guard here. The reason behind that is I want to be able to move on from my Ghost Flames. So, wait. Strike. Dynamic blow. Strike again. But, like, the next one is going to have 2 skills. So if I played a skill, and then if I played a advancing guard, then I would be able to get to the next. It's just like a neat little piece, I think, here. I'm going to actually double defend. Not only does it trigger the Crushing Ghost Flame, but also the enemy makes him vulnerable and then goes for a large hit next turn. Yep. And that's completely fine because I buffer that hit. So let's strike. Float on. And we'll all float on. All right? All right. All right, it will. All right. Gremlin Knob goes... Not down yet. We'll advance in guard so I can attack, and then dynamic, and then get that. Another dynamic blow. So Phantom Fireball, deal 8 damage if the enemy has Soulburn. Detonate it. I think I just want to add on to the amount of Ghost Flame I'm igniting, or building. Ink Bottle, whenever you play 10 cards, draw a card. I feel like the Trader Bottle is going to make us very sad here. I'm going to take the Sapphire Key. Just because the amount of sequencing that's very important. 12 cards, match them to keep, 5 tries, no do-overs. Are you ready? Let's start. Immediate. Intimidate. Steal 6 cards. Do I want 6 cards? I mean, look, this is new, so... Immediately the gremlin shouts. A lumbering... no! A lumbering gremlin emerges from the shadows, towering over the gremlin, the table, and you.
Are you sure you don't want to play the game?
The gremlin asks. Punch. Like there's a fat gremlin in this fight. Neat. All right, strike him, strike him. Hopefully that doesn't... Yeah, the wrong target. It's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but it's fine, you know? Let's... Searing. Advancing. And then I'm not going to be able to use dynamic like the way I wanted. Oh well. Be able to use the dynamic there the way I wanted though. Just going to try to strike and pass. Strike, sear, and I'm just going to eat the 12 damage, getting ready for the kill. Blown down. Gremlin Sack. Upon pickup, add the following cards to your deck. Sear, a random common, a random uncommon, a random rare, a random uncommon colorless, and a random curse? Ooh, 5th seal. At the end of combat, upgrade a random card in your deck. Very good. Here and now, at the start of each turn, gain 2 strength. Lose this strength when you advance or retract. Here's the important part of here and now. You lose the strength you gained this turn if you advance or retract. Not all of the strength given to you by here and now. Or at least the comment has told me that that is how it works out. So, I'm still not going to be taking it here, I don't think. If the active Ghost Flame is ignited, force ignited. Haunting Echo can be pretty good. But I also don't know if I want that. I think I want to keep the deck a little bit thin. Living Bomb. Apply 5 gold, soulburn rather, sorry, the next time the target soulburn detonates, it affects all enemies. Neat. Stoke the Fire for each ignited Ghost Flame you have. Upgrade a card in hand. Another Sear for more Ghost Flame. I mean, this works well. Save the shame, but... You know. Otherwise... break Sapphire for 10 max HP, and then 5th Seal. I can't upgrade the 5th Seal. So, yeah. I'm going to break that. I'm also going to get my Ruby Key now, I think. Earlier the better, you know? The next time the target Soulburn detonates, it affects all enemies. Okay, that's easy. I'll attack Strike, just getting a Searing Ghost Flame trigger. If the active Ghost Flame is ignited, apply 20 Soul Burn. If not, deal 13 damage. So this should just apply the Soul Burn. And it does. Oh, that's so good. Then I'll Advancing Guard and follow that up with a Sear. Perfect. Let's float onwards. We'll strike and then Dynamic Blow. And then, I guess, Stoke the Fire, upgrade both of those cards. So my goal here is literally just, like, get the 5th Seal out before we lose, win. Before we win the combat, rather. Nice. Unfortunately, we are frail this turn. Okay, I can strike Dynamic Blow. Let's do that, and then I'll float to advance, and then just defend as best I can. Fine. What, I take 6 damage here? I get the upgrade. I get so many other things. I think this has worked well enough for us. Stoke the Fire got upgraded. We also get a Bottle of Flame for upon attack. Sorry, upon pickup, choose an attack. Start each combat with that in your opening hand. I mean, if nothing else, you might as well just put that on the Flash of Steel. Instant Inferno is really good, but do I want it? If the enemy has Soul Burn, apply 7 Soul Burn, also apply 7 Soul Burn. So upgrade this, and it's if they have Soul Burn, give them 20 Soul Burn. Which I do commonly have Soul Burn on them, but I already have another card that says, you know, just give Soul Burn 20 Soul Burn. Pretty commonly. Instant Inferno seems like a decent way to still try and clear out fights. Not actually what I really wanted here, but that's okay. We'll go... So the reason I want to Flash of Steel in the opening hand is because the Searing Glowflame needs 2 attacks. This is just a free attack. Then... Huh? 3... If the active Ghost Flame is ignited, it's an attack. It ignite. So does it ignite? Wait. Does it ignite at the beginning of the card being played or at the end? I assumed it was the beginning because of the interactions you can have with like Haunting Echo. Say, if Haunting Echo is the second one you cast, it... Wait, does Haunting Echo work like that? Is my brain broken? Again? This soon? If you play Haunting Echo as your second attack, it gets you to double use the Ghost Flame, right? Because the Ghost Flame ignites, and then Haunting Echo says, if it's ignited, force ignite it. And then it goes again. So why does this not? Why does this not? My whole deck is built around it. Yeah, my whole deck, I literally just started, right? It's not that bad, but... Okay, advance. Yeah, so that ignites before the end of the card's resolution, which advances. Huh? Let's write the 5th seal. So I guess my goal here is possibly try and get all of the seals. It's like, attack. Attack. Then I have to Dynamic Blow if I actually wanted to add the effects. Okay. Yeah, let me go ignite the Inferno Ghost Flame, because it's not going to happen if I don't. Just attack. Defend gets an upgrade here. We also get to go to a shop. And 3rd seal. At the end of combat, gain an additional card reward. I may not necessarily want that, but that's another seal card. And that's what I've been looking for. Obviously, got to get the shame out of the deck and then move on. Another shop that soon. I don't know if I would even have the ability to buy a seal there. Vajra. Love a good extra point of strength. Let's float to advance. And then we can stoke the fire and advancing guard to get to the next. Okay, it's 3rd seal. Strike. Dynamic Blow. Yeah, I get the Searing Ghost Flame doing its... So, why does... But the other cards give precedent that it would work the other way? Am I horribly missing something here? Oh, wait, I shouldn't have done that attack. I just gave up a card upgrade. Oops. Should have waited for the 5th seal. Hit Crush. Damage increased by the enemy Soul Burn. That seems relevant here. The whole idea is that I'm supposed to be stacking Soul Burn on them. Although I really don't know how much that's actually going to happen here. don't want to just follow that with an instant Inferno, so let's try to Sear as well. We'll defend and Sear happily there. End up taking 3 damage. Third Seal, strike to Namek. Good. Let's 5th Seal, float forwards. No, that was a retract! Oops. Alright, we deal less damage this turn as a result, but hopefully it's okay. Okay, we got an upgrade to a card there. Don't remember what it was. I mean, I couldn't see what it was. When you advance game 2 block, apply 5 soul burn. Repeat for each ignited ghost flame. That's really good. Upgrades to 7. I love it. Gosh, I wish I could just take that modified hand. Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna kill that target. I'm also gonna move forwards here. Yeah. The idea being that I get closer to my next card. There we go, the next seal. Just needed it played, so I would see an extra card here. Don't want any of those. Take the money, though. Haunting Echo, here you go. Deal 8 damage. If the active Ghost Flame is ignited, force ignite it. If the active Ghost Flame is ignited, apply 20 Soul Burn. So is it because this deals damage beforehand and this deals damage afterwards? That shouldn't be the part that ignites the card. It should be the, well, I mean the attack or the skill being played, because some attacks don't do damage. And some skills, well, I mean, what would skills be measured by, right? If they weren't measured by their card type. So, why did... Dynamic Blow, why? Yeah, I don't want any of those, I guess. There's a bash that the enemy wants to throw me this turn. Not a huge fan. Should probably just still throw out a double sear here, right? No. Advancing guard. Single sear. Just in case the enemy's about to throw a giant attack at me. Let's defend and then 5th seal here. Strike, and a charge barrage. We'll take the 21 against the buffer. 3rd seal's in exactly the right hand. Thank you for being here. Let's living bomb you before we stoke the fire, and then a strike. No good reason not to. All right, so we strike. Throw up a defend as well. We can float forwards. And then 3 energy will get us to unleash. I mean, stoke the fire just upgrades all the cards in hand there, so seems good as an idea. Alright. Well, that's damage that the enemy intends on doing to me right now, and I don't like it. Barely gonna live through that one. So here's an example. We'll defend and then advancing guard. Yeah, and it ignites the ghost flame before it leaves. So does that mean like advancing guard, float, and step through had exceptions made for them? Throw a strike? No, I want more soul burn, right? No, it's 10 soul burn. That's not that much. Might as well go for the 8 damage as well as igniting the soul flame still. And then finally, instant inferno for the kill. Or at least the setup thereof. Seer got upgraded. We also... Oh! You get an extra rare card with the seals as well. 6th seal. At the end of combat, gain an additional seal card reward. Okay, yeah, we can now get seals. Time Warp, we've seen this before. Empower. Gain 6 block and 1 strength. Replace the active Ghost Flame with a bolstering Ghost Flame. Go with the 6 seal, I think, there. Hexa level at the start of your turn, gain 1 intensity. All enemies lose HP equal to their soul burn. Upgrades! Upgrades to remove that cost. Okay, I like it. We'll take that. We'll take the 6th seal. And then skip the potion, go to the next area. Do I want to randomly upgrade 3 cards in the deck? Just takes 3 strikes out, upgrade them. I'm like real on board with that right now. I want the extra energy so that I can play the seals more, though. Also, Black Star is like real good this early on. It's just, am I going to be able to use Black Star in the next couple combats on the next floor, right? I don't think I'm well prepared for the next floor, so I don't think I will be able to. I think I have to take the Slaver's Collar for safety against those fights in particular as well. Triple shop in a row? Is that maybe optimal for us? Just kill the shopkeeper right now? Let's get the strength, make it a little bit easier to kill. Charge barrage is really good. So is searing. Strike. Dynamic blow. Yeah, I'll do that. Then we'll advancing guard. Sear. Gets me 2 of them set up this turn. Also make sure that I don't take any damage against the buffer. It's good. It's just not what I wanted to do with my turn. Speaking of not what I wanted to do with my turn, let's add some 0 costs. Apply 6 soul burn. If the active ghost flame is ignited, extinguish it and return this card to your hand. Whenever you advance or retract, return this card from your discard pile. Huh. Well, none of those are what I was looking for here. Ethereal card from your exhaust policy. Yeah, that's not going to happen. 6th seal. I have to play the 6th seal if I'm going to be doing what I'm trying to do here. Actually, an energy potion here gives me the ability to activate the soul flame, getting a little bit more blocks, so I take no damage here. Then I'll searing wound afterwards for 43 damage. I think that mattered. 5th seal. You simply love to see it. We'll also float forwards, giving us a time warp. I don't need the 3rd seal, do I? We'll strike and then instant inferno to end it. Strike got upgraded. 5th seal, 2nd seal. 2nd seal, right? At the end of combat, gain 8 additional souls. Worthy sacrifice. Choose an attack or skill to exhaust. Add a random card of the opposite type into your hand. It costs 1 less. I don't think a random one is as good as just having exactly the one I want. Boss Sword's pretty good. So we're not going here in terms of, in hopes of being extremely offensively powerful. We're going here in hopes of being able to kill you eventually over the course of the next couple fights. Gotta keep in mind, I don't expect to be bopping you. All right. How many seals do I have in the deck? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5th, 2nd, 3rd, 6th. I'm missing 4th and 1st. 4th and 1st, right? And let's float forwards. Okay. Attack, and then Instant Inferno is the most damage I can get done here, right? Shame we don't get the 5th seal played. Although, wait, we get no loot at the end of that combat anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered because it doesn't count as a combat. Actually, oh my god, that means I have to leave. If those aren't counted as combats, I can't just keep going for shops. Okay. First up, Unleash Spirits. Deal 5 times for random enemy. Repeat for each ethereal card in the Exile pile. We're not really going to be doing that. Dark Void. Deal 12 damage to all enemies. The next time an enemy does not attack on their turn, gain 1 strength. Evil Within. Deal 12 damage. Gain 12 block. Add a random colorless boss card to your hand. It costs 0 until played. This is good. This is powerful. Searing Strike. It feels like cards like this, Study the Spire, the what is the other one? The Power. Can't remember. But it seems like the boss cards are balanced around other cards giving them to you, rather than around being cards that you individually pick up. There's Kindling here. Start each combat with 1 intensity. Fire makes everything better. I like the Bottle Tornado. Not going to be able to take it, obviously. I mean, we're not going to be able to really take any of this. I have to go for another fight and then bail out. Ugh. Strike. Another strike. The Searing Wound after... There we go. 24 damage. Let's... Living Bomb. We'll stoke the fire. I'm probably not going to be able to play second seal here, right? Defends. Throw it a charge barrage. I mean, none of the seals even matter in this combat, right? That's what I learned before. I mean, if I play the 5th seal, I get an activation of something here, but how much is that going to matter at all? You know what? We're probably going to kill the merchant in the next phase, so now I actually do go to the next phase. I'm actually hard committed enough. Yeah, also not a good shop. I mean, it's hard for a shop to be good for us, so we have 65. Do that, and then I'm going to float to advance. I really want to play the 5th seal here because I think I'm actually going to kill the enemy. So I'm just buying an upgrade there. Oh my god, all of the other seals I want to play as well. Oh, we're about to take so much damage to this. Oh, I don't... God, if I don't actually manage to get the merchant down in this fight, I'm going to be extremely sad. Yeah, never mind, we got him. Goodbye, merchant. We get a card upgrade. And third seal at the end of combat. No. It's still first and fourth. Heal 2 at the start of each combat seems good. There's also this Link of Courage, and we do have 2 possible elites upcoming. One of them Emerald. There's obvious cuts from the deck, like, you know, basic strikes and stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna take the 2 relics for safety. Upgrade a card. Okay. Searing Wound, no longer burning. Now it seems pretty useful. I actually may have to shy away from the second elite here. 10 max HP, is that enough? Hopefully. Ooh, next time the target soul burn detonates, it applies to all enemies. That is going to be very good here. We're going to attack, strike, soul burn, soul burn. Soul burn. Stoke the fire and defends. 20 towers. Neat block. The second seal, and then a sear on the backliner. 48 to all enemies, and it's against their HP. It's not damage. Importantly here. So this should kill all of you except that one. And then we'll 5th seal, sear, and then searing wound, I guess. Just kill. Okay, none of those. Add a seal card to the deck. 4th, 5th seal. I mean, I don't have enough cards left in the deck to actually routinely upgrade with that anymore. Come on, first seal. Give me the first seal at the end of the combat. I'm ready for a game, please. I just want that seal. Okay, nice. See you there. I mean, should I just... No, Instant Inferno doesn't matter because it just deals damage against the enemy. I need to deal soul burn against them if I really want to show them business. Let's float past this. Then I'm going to play the 4th seal for 10 block there. We get another 10 block from the buffer effectively at the ends. Enemy's now got enough soul burn to die, so I just need to 5th seal. Is that all I get? Yeah, 6 seals, unfortunately, still in the deck. Damn. Okay, so we missed out on the extra seal card. If your hand contains another ethereal card, gain 8 block. If the enemy has soul burn, detonate it. I don't know if I want anything like that right now. Do I? Actually, I might want the ability to detonate the soul burn. Alright, this is the last real difficult fight I have this floor. Second seal. Interesting. We'll strike. Give you some more burn. I'm going to throw out the plated armor as well here. We could charge barrage advancing guard, get this to blow up, and then use a fast forward to get to the next one as well. Or I could fast forward. Advancing guard. And then just throw a strike and a charge barrage. There's the 5th and the 6th seal in the same hand. We have to play the 6th, right? Throw out a living bomb as well. I mean, seal and strike both do the same amount of damage here to the enemy. Okay. Guess it's just defend 4th and 3rd. Eat 6 damage here. And then I really need to kill now. I mean, Heat Crush, Fire Potion do it by themselves. First, there we are. Right, hang on. 1, 2, sorry, 5, 4, 6, 2, 3. We're missing 1. Cards and Ghost Flames apply 2 more Soul Burn. That's exactly the kind of thing that I want here. But I have so many powers in there. Oh, I'll take it. I'll take it. Ah, why did it have to be the Parasite? You'd be very angry at me. It's not going to work out. Attack. Strike there as well. Pop a... Defend in a 4th seal, I think. I need all of the seals played in this combat, which actually might be real hard to do. Yep. One, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 left in there. If I draw 6th seal on the turn with any of the other ones, I'm probably boned. I got 6th seal by itself. As long as I don't draw here, maybe I'll be okay. Come on. There's the 5th. And then 3rd and 1st in the next hand. So we 5th seal and stoke the fire, right? I need to know. 1st seal. 3rd seal. All right. So all of those remove from my deck, don't they? They're straight up gone. The Broken Seal. Upon pickup, raise your max HP by 10. Increase, start each combat with 2 strength, 2 dex, and 2 intensity. Unlimited, unrestrained,
Unquenchable power.
It's supposed to be the unlimited power for that quote, but that is for the version of the quote I was going for. I mean, not correcting the version that was implemented. I mean, I guess you get a lot of value out of the seals before you lose them. Defend. Ghost Flame you, attack you. A lot of cards there I don't really want. Okay. Let's go a Flash of Steel into Dynamic Blow so we can actually get that one lit. A little bit worried about the randomization of some of these, possibly being quite cruel. Wish I had a little more block. So that I'd be able to save the buffer for this turn. Okay, and then I should be able to go for that one right now. It's extra crispy. Ideally, I kill the enemy without using another attack. Alright, no longer possible. Just use the attack. Be sad about it, but use the attack whenever you advance or retract. Not really my style here. Remove all strikes, obtain 3 upgraded tackles. Well, we have 3. We still have 3 strikes in the deck. Huh. Don't think I want it though. Here I will take the 100 souls. I am very worried about this boss fight. Because this is a claw deck that we're about to come up against, isn't it? So we are going to have to rush the enemy down if we actually want to be able to win. Attack. Strike. Let's... Advancing guard and then fast forward, I guess? Okay. I should have just done the damage there, right? Yeah, it would have just been an attack towards this, if nothing else. Next time this soul burn is detonated, it affects all enemies. Ow! So we got the soul flames off, but that may not end up being enough for us. That is to say, the seals. Okay. Let's float forwards. Actually, you know what? We'll float to nothing because this will give us extra block. And pop a defend and strike. And we should be able to kill next turn. There we go. Hexagard. Gain 11 block, draw 1 card. If nothing else, I think I just want that. I think I just need the strength potion here. Oh, gosh. It's 5 and then 9. I'll just add Soulburn there. Okay, no damage taken. Thankfully, Zap is coming up now, though. Let's defend float. We'll advance with that. He crushes 108 damage on you right now. Can't turn that down. Okay. There's 16 incoming this turn. We actually do have a lot of ease defending against 16 incoming. Use a Hexagard, and then I'm just going to invest a bunch more in Soulburn damage. Unfortunately, we do know we have, there's another claw this turn. Also, the dual cast is another 16 damage. So we are currently up against 18, 16, 34 incoming. Shame to get Searing Wound literally the card after I needed it. So fast forward there. I could go for an Instant Inferno. In fact, I could stoke the fire and then get the Instant Inferno to be significantly more impactful. So 33, the incoming damage is 18, 16, 34. We're dead. We're dead by exactly 1 damage. The seal was broken. Well, I mean, not just... not just us, but the seal itself. I readily admit that I did not play my best there. I was very much playing to try and understand what the seal was eventually going to do. It's also worth noting that very early on, I took 2 extra cards and then upgraded them based on an interaction that didn't work in the way that I thought it was going to. So I did kind of drive the deck away from my ability to utilize it. If I was going to do this in the future, I think I would just not take either of the dynamic blows, and I would wait for common solutions to be our way to apply Ghost Flame to an enemy. In particular, the things like, if an enemy has Ghost Flame, give them more Ghost Flame. Charge Barrage was a really good pickup there. Extra Crispy was a really good pickup there. Both of those together, in fact, because they the Charge Barrage would be able to trigger the instant extra effective Extra Crispy multiple times over. Flash of Steel going in the bottle for the activations of the first Ghost Flame. Pretty dang effective there as well. All up, a nice exploration of some of the mechanics in the Soulburn build, a nice exploration of the broken seal mechanics, but ultimately a failed run. A little bit more HP before going to that final fight, we would have been fine. So, like, if I just did not take this path out here, because as soon as I took that path, I was committing to no more rest sites, 2 more elites. And we actually managed to make it through as well. The smoke bomb would not have worked because we would have had to escape from a non-boss combat in order to receive no rewards. Maybe I should have done that on a previous floor in order to save some HP. That would have been the usage of that there. Hindsight's 2020 though. I'm comfortable taking a loss to explore the characters a little more at the absolute least. For the moment though, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire Downfall. There's a playlist in the description down below with all of my contents of the game, past, present, and future. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow.